You know, when we think about digital tools, we usually think about convenience, right? Something to make life just a little bit easier. But what if a digital locker for your documents could do something way bigger? What if it could actually help rebuild trust across an entire society? That's the huge idea we're going to dig into in this explainer.
I know. It sounds like a pretty wild claim, doesn't it? That a single verified digital document could reshape the basic relationship between people and their government? I mean, really. But that's the central question here, and we're about to unpack exactly how that might be possible.
Okay, so how on earth did this work? To get it, we have to start at the very foundation. And here's the key. This isn't really about the technology itself, not at first anyway. It's about a massive shift in mindset, from a system that assumes you need to be checked and rechecked to one that simply trusts what can be easily verified.
And this slide, wow, it lays it out perfectly. Just look at the two columns. On the left, you've got the culture of suspicion. We've all been there, right? That's the world of endless paperwork, unpredictable demands from officials, and that general feeling of uncertainty. It's a system with a ton of friction. But now, look over to the right, the culture of verification. This creates a world of transparent, predictable processes. The game changer here is that you're taking out the guesswork. You're replacing someone's arbitrary decision with cold, hard, verifiable proof. And this quote just nails it. We're not talking about a simple tech upgrade here. We're talking about a cultural one. By having this single, trusted source for documents, the whole system's default setting flips from prove it to me again to yep, looks good, it's verified. And that one simple change, it starts a massive ripple effect, which brings us to the first big one. All right, so let's follow that first ripple. Let's see what happens when this new culture of verification starts to change the actual machinery of government itself. Okay, check out this chain reaction. It's pretty amazing. It all starts with verified records, that single source of truth. Because everyone trusts that source, it immediately reduces what's called grievance friction. That's all the wasted time and energy we spend arguing over paperwork or dealing with pointless delays. With trust built right in, that friction just melts away. This, in turn, strengthens rule-based governance, because the rules can finally be applied fairly to everyone. And the final piece? When you know exactly who is eligible for what, you get transparent, auditable public spending. See how each step just clicks into place? Now, better governance is great and all, but what does that actually feel like for you, for the average person in their day-to-day life? Well, this is where that second ripple comes in, showing how this change directly empowers every single citizen. This right here, this is why it all matters so much. Imagine signing up for a public program. Instead of digging through a mountain of photocopies, it's a seamless single click. Vital services suddenly become way more accessible, especially for marginalized groups who might have been left behind by all the bureaucracy. It even helps community organizations coordinate their support better. The big takeaway is that when you remove these barriers, people aren't just receiving services. They are finally empowered to fully participate in the life of their community. So, we've traced the path. It starts with a cultural shift, which leads to better governments, which leads to individual empowerment. And that brings us to the final and most profound result of all, the creation of widespread social trust. So how do all these pieces come together to build that trust? Well, it's a powerful three-step logic. And the starting block for absolutely everything is this simple concept of verified identity. Once you have that, and people begin to see that the systems they rely on every day are transparent, predictable, and just fundamentally fair, well, that is how you build genuine institutional trust. And when people trust their institutions, they feel secure. They participate more, they engage more. That deep-seated trust is the foundation that truly empowers citizens. It's an incredible journey, isn't it? All from one digital document to a more functional, connected, and trustworthy society. It's a powerful concept to consider, and it leaves us with one final crucial question. If a simple, verifiable digital document can create such a profound ripple effect on governance and social trust, what other aspects of our society could be transformed by this principle? What does a truly verified society look like? Something to think about.